Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar today. I'm delighted to be with you today. I'm going to have to make sure, I don't think we can keep the webcam on. Sorry. No, the Mediterranean will have to wait. There we go. So we are happy to be with you today to share our common passion and our common ideas of e-commerce. My name is Natasha and I'm an e-commerce expert at Actinic, and my job is to accompany SMEs towards online success. So every month we organize webinars to provide effective e-commerce advice to all business leaders, large or small, in all sectors of activity. And well, a little bit about myself and about our company. My expertise is forged itself around three elements: knowledge of the market. What are your challenges today for online sales? We work hard on knowing everything there is to know about e-commerce. What are the trends adopted by other players? There is no shame in copying and improving what other people do. And above all, what are the keys to your success that will enable you to take advantage of the tremendous potential of e-commerce? Also, it's the knowledge of technology we have here at Actinic. It is essential that you understand why it is important to choose the best e-commerce solution out there, a solution that is created for SMEs and recommended by its customers, and of course chosen by leaders on the web. And of course the knowledge of our customers. It is our mission to know what you need and to work towards helping you, improving your turnover and making sure that your business thrives online, of course. So today we'll be talking about the customer experience on your website. It involves a part of the buying cycle. The buying cycle starts when a prospect notices its need for a product. He may find that this item is missing from his environment, or his interest may be sparked by advertisement, a newsletter, or maybe a very efficient SMS campaign. So we know that about 52% of basket additions are made on the product page. So we're going to be talking a lot about the product pages today. It is imperative you take care of the way your product page looks and feels, every page in your online shop, but most of all the product pages, because many people land on your product pages while they're searching for something on Google or Bing. So now you have a couple of seconds to catch your prospect's attention. Invite him to look further at the product, of course, in the basket, to the basket and buy. So you will convert from the first seconds by optimizing that user experience of your product pages. There you go. So a little bit about Actinic. We are the #1 e-commerce solution in SaaS in Europe. Our vision is to help SMEs to take full advantage of the tremendous potential of e-commerce. To give you an idea of its magnitude, it grows 10 times faster than traditional commerce. So that's impressive, and we want everybody to be able to take advantage of that. So accompanying our customers to online success is our ambition, and that is what gives Actinic its #1 position in e-commerce solutions in Europe. So our support is entirely dedicated to the development of your turnover, and our daily goal, of course, is to put you at the same level as big players, as Amazon or ASOS. We do this through innovation, making sure that your website is efficient and making sure you can make a maximum of sales. To offer such a level of service and performance, our experts develop monthly new e-commerce features. For example, in 2016, 6 great innovations came out and enable our 10,000 e-merchants today to increase their orders. I will give you 2. One of them is the abandoned shopping cart solution that we created. If you can try it out, if you haven't already. You can try it out and see how it works for yourself, but some of our clients, most of our customers, will see their conversions go up by 20, sometimes even 25%. That can be a lot. Also, of course, we have launched our new mobile version. We had a mobile version before, but we have, of course, made it better. And all of those who installed it and installed the template and added their logo, it's 5 minutes work. They have seen a 23% increase in the number of orders on mobile. So we can see today that customers, they're the first channel for searching for a product, the first means of knowing where to buy whatever it is that you're selling is their mobile. They have it at hand all day long. Whenever they feel that need or they know that they miss something, they'll go online, and it's, you know, your shop should show immediately the product, which of course is done by this new exciting mobile version. So the level of service and support Actinic offers its customers today is such that 350 new SMEs every month join us to take advantage of the potential of e-commerce. So beyond service and support, Actinic is recommended by these retailers for its performance. So keep in mind, after we've done a KPMG study together, a joint study in 2016, we found out that the Actinic websites are 22%, have an average growth of 22%, and altogether your sites are on average 66% more profitable than sites of the same size on a different solution, be it open source or SaaS-based. So this exceptional profitability can be easily explained by the way we work on cost control. Unlike open source, with Actinic you have little extra costs, no large modules you need to add, no installation costs, hosting and updates, everything is covered. Just to give you a little idea, 38 of the customers who join us are following unforeseen additional costs or breakdowns at PrestaShop, which is considerable. They tell us that to start with PrestaShop, they had to pay on average £6,000 on modules the first year, another £2,500 the following 2 years, which added hosting, a developer, and of course a graphic designer. So at Actinic, you have all you need. As you know, we are a fast-growing company. This slide, we need to adapt it a little bit because since just a couple of days, we have grown to be working with 130 colleagues from over 4 countries, of course, Italy, Spain, France, and of course the UK. It is our mission to accompany our customers. So what are the unique advantages of our solution? Well, our customers say it is that we are a single point of contact. We have all the services you need under one specialized roof. Unlike open source, of course, well, you will have to manage several different people for hosting online visibility, SEO, design, updates, securing data, custom developments, etc. We are always at hand to help you out, and our customers notice this and they're very happy with this. We're also recruiting, so 130, I think will be almost 200 at the end of the year. So feel free to apply if that's what you would like. We have also all across Europe over almost 500 certified partners that help their customers benefit from e-commerce. So it doesn't show on this slide. Oh, it does. Let me see. So, of course, we know about Google. I've already said that. And perhaps you work with an ERP such as Sage. They have chosen Actinic as an exclusive e-commerce solution. So it's because they all came to the same conclusion. Today, Actinic is the best solution on the market, the easiest to use and most functionally rich, the most profitable and the most scalable solution. So what makes our solution so powerful is its SaaS-based structure, which allows us to offer all our e-commerce websites an incredible set of features and speed. Same level, of course, as we say, like Amazon or other big players in the market. We guarantee that you will always be at the forefront of innovation with a new feature available every week. Sometimes you don't even notice it because it has been installed and it's already active on your website. And one day you'll see, hey, what's this? A new thing. Let's see if we can try it out. SaaS is a technology which is increasingly adopted. It is less complex, and of course it is in the cloud, so you can connect to your website, to your business anywhere you want. You don't even need an office anymore, a laptop and an internet connection, and you can run your business. SaaS evolves 3 times faster than open source does. So it's a technology the greats have adopted, such as Salesforce or Google or Gmail or Facebook. It has unique advantages, of course, permanent upgrades that allow you to remain at that forefront of technology. And it's, of course, very reliable and powerful technology that allows you to easily open shop on the net and start selling. As I mentioned before, we have over 400 features that we have developed ourselves, and of course this number will be increasing in 2017 to, of course, sell your product and to build customer loyalty, which is very important. Also the mobile version, marketplaces with faceted navigation that we offer to all our customers, and of course a Facebook store. So you have everything you need to drive targeted traffic, convert visitors into customers, build loyalty, and increase your sales. So here are a few dozen examples of Oxytis shops. It really shows the diversity of our customers. You can see that they have a different design, a different scheme. Most of them have been designed by our designers, and some have created from a free template. But they have one thing in common. They all work with the same code, the same hardware, the same infrastructure. So we can do so much with our solution. The exceptional graphic quality is, for us, the basis of the beauty and the diversity of our shops. It also allows you to express what you like, what you want to tell your customers. So feel free, and if you need help, you can always call us to help you out. But feel free to play with your design. So the Actinic experts put their 15 years of experience at the service of the creation and the success of your e-commerce project by providing you with advice. We have gathered lots of ideas from our merchants. We're constant dialoguing with our clients, and today we're going to accompany you to help your sales and to improve your sales all the way to the checkout on your site, from the product pages to the payment pages. So we will advise you on effective applications you can install and good practices to reassure users all the way. So let us start. We'll be working on how we can increase your user experience. We will be optimizing your shopping cart by installing some sure-to-convert Actinic apps. And we're going to be talking about customer service. So first step will be to facilitate the purchase upon arrival. So you have to make sure that when the customer arrives on the product page, they're already sold because of a beautiful design, because of a very clear, visual, attractive page, and easy to access information. In this way, you will fulfill 3 objectives: reducing the abandoned shopping carts, and designing the most attractive product pages, and facilitating the add to basket. Excuse me, 1 second. It's very dry up here. So to reduce shopping cart abandonment, of course you can use the abandoned shopping cart program, which is very efficient. But let's look at the structure of your product page first and prioritize the information the way you list your products. Make sure that you opt for a clean and efficient product page that gives the right information in a beautiful and visual manner. You can work on the quality of your images. Little advice: make sure that your price, your stock, and your delivery information must be all around the buy button. In this way, the eye of the customer will go to the buy button while he is reading about your great delivery options, or the stock, or how many he would like. Also think about customer reviews. They're one of the most important features on a project page. As your e-commerce doesn't have a shop assistant to explain the customer, you cannot pick up, try on, and get a real tactile experience of your products. It's impossible, of course, which is one of the barriers for many people to eventually buy online. The customer will turn to other people's experiences. So if you have your customer reviews near or close or on your product pages about the product, that is about the most powerful feature that you can add to your product pages. People will understand that it's a great product. Of course, your customer reviews are they are real reviews, so it's of course important that your product, that you sell what you promise, but you can have a moderation on the reviews that people send out. So it's important. So to add information to your product page, you should go to your administration interface, your back office. You click on Site, and then you go to Layout. You select the page you want to edit, and in this specific example, you go to Article page or Product page and Item page. You can add, for example, a column right or left with customer reviews, bestsellers, your product characteristics, and new products. You will find two benefits to this structure. You will increase your conversion rate, and you will improve the shopping experience by reducing the number of clicks up to the conversion. So these are quick wins, simple actions to implement and effective immediately. It will tell you about two other features that we have developed in 2016. The quantity box, or the possibility to select the desired quantity in the product page with a single click. You simplify the shopping process by offering this possibility for the user to choose the number of products desired by clicking on more or less. So in this way, they don't have to do that again where they're at the checkout, or you make sure that the customer is satisfied about its experience. Of course, out of stocks are a real headache for merchants sometimes. If you want to make sure that your customers can see your catalog regardless of stock, many B2B websites find this very interesting. It is possible to show your entire catalog, even if you do not have a stock. If you add the out of stock or the back in stock notification, your visitors will give their email address to be informed that a product that interests them is back in stock again. So on your side, you are notified of the alert and the request, and it's up to you now to decide if you are going to turn this request into a purchase. It's a very powerful tool. There is a lot of information to be found on that. It also makes sure that you get more and more emails from customers and people that are interested in your products. It has lots of advantages. Of course, the biggest is that you will turn an out of stock into a sale. So once the structure of your product page is optimized, make sure your product pages are becoming attractive and interesting to look at and to play with. Put yourself in the user's shoes. This is the first. What does it need? What does it want? It wants information on the product. It wants a beautiful image. It wants maybe it wants to be entertained. Maybe it wants to go further into the experience of the product. You can add videos. You can add, as I said, the customer reviews. Make sure your description is personalized and not just copied from the product description that you received when you got your stock. It's very important also for your SEO that you create your own original, if you want, funny, or your product descriptions are what your shop assistant is going to say. So this is your way of selling it. Making sure that your product pages are nicely packed. We cannot pack everything on one. If you have a lot of stuff to say about your product, make sure that it's clear and and pure, and that the customer can scroll down. If you enable infinite scroll, it's for some people they still have to get used to it, but we're getting more and more used to it, seeing it in more beautiful and the biggest websites. Infinite scroll allows the customer to go down and see more and get more information, and you will notice that the customer will try to go down, and it means that you haven't told them everything yet. So when you do this, it's great to scroll down, but there is something about scrolling back up again. People just don't want to take the time to scroll back up again. It's too much time, too much hassle for them. So either you need a little button that will pop them back up to the first part, or they will go back to Google and clicking on back and return, and you've lost him. So adding this back to top button that you find in your app store, which is a really nice button, because you can actually customize the button by adding an image or cutting piece of your logo into it. It's completely, you're free to create your own design. If you don't, then it will just be a little arrow you see on your screen that fits in and will blend in with the color chart of your design. Oh, I'm so sorry. So this is in one way, it's important for the customer to keep him there and to search for a different product. In this way, he will stay. If in the same time you add a breadcrumb trail, which is the navigation bar that you can see in a website, going from homepage to catalog to products to women's wear to shoes to black shoes. In this way, you have a breadcrumb trail. It will follow the way you have categorized your products. If the customer enters your product pages right from Google, for example, it will see directly where it is in your shop. This is important for the customer to be able to find the product when they are going to look for something else on your website, for example, and they will want to come back to your product. They will remember, oh yes, this was in this category, in that category, there it is. Again, increasing the user experience and shortening that time towards that checkout pages. So the optimization of your product pages, it also goes for your mobile shop. We've already spoken about this, I think, a couple of times. It is very important that you activate the mobile version. Why didn't we activate your mobile version standard? We have a reason for that. Many other solutions, they have sometimes they have a mobile version or a website that is that adapts to mobile screens. What we created is a mobile version that immediately shows your catalog. It immediately shows how your catalog is well, there is nothing else than your catalog, because what people are doing, they are on the bus, they are looking for, they're talking about a product, for example, hair, they're looking for a hair product. They're looking for a product, they're talking to their friends, and well, let's see if we can get one of this beautiful product that you just put in your hair. Let's find it. And you want to make sure that your customer from Google goes directly to your shop and directly finds the product it needs. So this beautiful mobile version, you have to enable it, because at the end of this buying cycle there's the checkout page, and when this person wants to buy or purchase its product, he needs to pay, of course. And if you found out by testing and analyzing with the beautiful statistics that you can find in your back office, if you find out that just entering credit card numbers and PIN codes, and at that moment you lose most of your customers, then it is very important that you start trying out other options. So maybe a one-click solution. In this way, after the customer has entered for the first time its details, it will be remembered, and next time it will be easier for them to finalize their purchases. So you can choose, you can select delivery options, you can select. So this is why we chose to give you the choice to enable it or not. The template we created for your mobile website, you can customize the design, the colors, the font, and the buttons. So it shows your logo. You have different pages where you can add content such as contact information or maybe well, whatever you like. You can add whatever you like, but most importantly, it will show your catalog in a beautiful and a very efficient way, shortening that cycle. I hope. Oh, I go too fast. I'm so very sorry. I hope I explained that. You can see at the image, I haven't changed it. One of our customers in France, a hair store, when they enabled their website, their mobile website, they realized that 30% of their turnover came from mobile, and they really increased their turnover. So you must absolutely optimize the shopping path of your site, and building a shopping cart that sells with sure to convert apps is something we'll be talk about now. Something else, if you haven't, you should maybe download our 2017 e-commerce calendar. In this calendar, you will find offers inside, a different advice as well, but also there is buy one app, get one free offer. So take that as we go about the shopping cart. So upselling and cross-selling. We all know how Amazon has increased its turnover by upselling and cross-selling. They were pioneers in this idea, which was great, of course. And so standardly, in your Actinic website, you have the possibility to upsell and cross-sell right in your product pages. So in your item pages, in your back office, you can select products that are related to the product that you are describing when you are working on your items. One thing that we have developed last year is a way to upsell and cross-sell in your shopping basket. So not only on the product pages, but also in the basket. So when they are looking at what they have already put into their baskets, they say, oh yes, right, there was this other product that relates to this, or that pair of shoes that goes with that dress, or the nails that go with the machine. I need that too. Upselling is something else. Upselling is showing your customers the same product, but maybe a little bit better, a bit higher end. So in this way, many people enjoy this. I mean, I personally enjoy this because sometimes I'm looking for something and it reminds me of something else that I might need with this, and it creates more of a dynamic website. So it's important that you're, as we talked about, the visual idea that the customer needs. The customer will look at a website and it will immediately judge the website on its design. In this way, you're adding to that. You've got your breadcrumb trail, if you can see that up there, and it's more professional, it's more beautiful, and the customer will, of course, with upselling and cross-selling, you will see increased basket value, which is what we want. Another efficient shopping cart strategy is to offer shipping costs or delivery costs from a certain amount. Directly under the order summary, you will see, they will see, oh, you need to spend another £15 to get free delivery. This is a very, very efficient feature, and it will make sure that your basket value is increased. Make sure that, and you can also make, do the math. How much do I need? How much does a customer need to spend to be able to get free delivery? How do my margins work out? It's, of course, you shouldn't or it shouldn't. If it's difficult to offer free delivery to everyone, then make sure that the customer will spend its money and make sure that the customer is adding to its basket, and in this way they will get their free delivery. Free delivery is a very, very powerful tool to make sure that customers will stay on your site and not go find your product somewhere else. Oh, there's some French in there for those who would like to learn some French. The estimated delivery calculator. You're reassuring your customer, and you're increasing your average shopping cart on your site. It's essential. Oh well, before I start speaking French, it's essential that you make sure that you put forward your different modes of delivery. You have comparison at your disposal. The customer can select the delivery method it wants, the weight, the price, country restrictions, postcodes, multi-prices. Everything is taken into account, and the customer is instantly informed of the amount of his order, including postage. So in one click, it changes the delivery mode and it calculates the different amounts in its basket. So we started by simplifying and your product pages, and now we optimize the shopping cart. Let's start talking about customer service and the way you can communicate with internet users. I read an interesting article that one of my favorite hair products of L'Oreal, they have recently installed on their website chat solutions. And if you're not certain about what kind of hair color would fit you or would need with your hair because you've already dyed it once, or you've already, well, you can have a simple chat solution. You can chat actually to an expert that will try and analyze what your hair looks like. There is a video chat. So it's really personal. It's just as if you were in the shop. Let's talk about that. So a click to chat. We have been working with Appizy and iAdvise. And of course you have to test and measure and define a strategy that is adapted to your customer, to your visitors, by first deciding how you wish to communicate. You can add a click to call, a click to video. You can create the option in which your customers can find documents, basically a library. There are two things that you need to keep in mind. It will engage your visitors and it will retain your visitors, or your customers, sorry. You can target up to 20% more sales if you work with a real-time communication. So setting up an effective communication strategy, you first need to know how your customers browse your website. When do they get stuck? When do you lose them? Is it at the payment pages, or is it the product pages? Is it at your homepage, or is it when they're? You have to use your statistics and find out where you want to be there for your customers. Of course, most importantly, you have to be there for your customers all the time. It is important that, as we said, the customer will only stay a couple of seconds on your website. It is important that you are there to say, hi, how can I help? Also, make sure that when you are working with a chat solution, that the chat solution has statistical tools, and that you can know about the performance of your exchanges, your response time, your missed conversation. Well, real-time communication solutions are an unstoppable way to lower the cost of your customer service by answering the needs of your users. You can share product guides. You can even share your screen if it's necessary. So definitely try them out. So continually reassuring your customers. Of course, we've said this a couple of times. I think it's obvious to some people. For some people, it's not. Display payment methods and delivery options. Make sure that you have all the different the delivery options that you need. The payment, you can choose from a large selection of payment methods on our website. Make sure you have one-click payment solutions as well. It's very important. PayPal is what a lot of people like. Of course, it's important you clearly display your contact details. E-commerce has gone from the little shop somewhere else in another country that we don't know, and we're just hoping that it will arrive, our products, at the door to, it is a local business, but I don't want to go out into the rain to get my groceries. So make sure you have your phone, your email address, your physical address. You have to have everything clearly displayed on your website. Even if you do international business, people still want to pick up their phones. People still want to talk to someone. And of course, display your social media platforms. Make sure that you start a conversation with them on Facebook, on Twitter. Voila. Make sure that people know who you are and that you show and reassure your customers that you are an active and that you are there for them. What happened here? So we talked about 3 keys of success. So first point, facilitate the purchase from the arrival of visitors on your product pages by installing features that convert, and optimize your profitability by increasing the average value of your shopping cart. We've talked about the delivery threshold. That's really important. Certain apps has just a little app, the little button that makes sure that up the customer, when it's been scrolling down, it can go immediately back to its breadcrumb trail where you can see where he is. These little things, they're all helping. They're all making sure that your customers' user experience on your website is optimized. It will shorten the moment from arrival all the way to the checkout pages. The shorter the better, the less they have to click, the better. It will direct them immediately towards the catalog and to the product. I would advise you to go into your back office to try and test how you can set up your item pages. Make sure that the descriptions are, of course, interesting and original. This will also add to your SEO, making sure that your website is visible. We've already spoke about abandoned shopping carts. Make sure that if you have your abandoned shopping cart program enabled, make sure that you customize your emails. Well, I didn't say that before, but I think it's worth to mention. Make sure you customize your emails. Make sure that you test different scenarios. Maybe you want to send an email directly after 10 minutes or after 1 second. Test. Make sure that when a customer has bought the product, you don't send the email after, which is impossible, of course, with our solution. But it has happened. It has happened. I've seen people, I've heard people talk about with different solutions, different websites. They received their abandoned shopping cart email after they had already purchased the product, which is, of course, ineffective and will, only make sure that the customer maybe cancels his first purchase. So, of course, with the Actinic solution, that is impossible. That scenario, you cannot set up that. It's always before. Make sure that you test, you analyze, you play with it. It's an incredible tool. It's helped. It's helped our customers increase their turnover by more than 25%. So it's really good to see how our customers are growing and using our tools to their advantage. So I would like to leave you with that thought. A sale is never lost. Your website, you have everything at your disposal to create your own beautiful, efficient website, your own descriptions. You can customize your website as you feel fit. Of course, you can ask Actinic to help you out if needed. And I'll leave you with that. And I do hope that you enjoy this. Our next webinar, you have to keep your eye on our blog. I will, of course, keep you posted as soon as we have created our new webinar, and we're going to send the invitations to you and our other customers. So thank you so much for your attention, and I will see you next month for another webinar. Goodbye.